So you want to know how to change the resolution of your indie game inside Unreal Engine 5. I'm gonna explain to you how to switch between resolutions, so from 4K to Full HD or lower, switching back and forth, and how to switch between windowed and full screen and so on. And yeah, let's just dive into it. I'm here again in my tutorial base scene, which should be already familiar from the glass tutorial. Let's just jump into the folder of the player character blueprint. You can also set up those blueprints inside the level blueprint, which is located here. Open level blueprint, but then the blueprints will only apply to your level. If you put the blueprints inside your main character, which we are going to do in this tutorial, you can toggle them based on your player inputs, no matter the level and stuff. And the best case scenario would be to create a whole menu with options and resolution settings and stuff, but that's for a different tutorial in the future. So let's just jump into our main character blueprint. Let's find an empty spot. Here's just the movement of the flashlight, nothing special. So let's use the R key. So right mouse click, R key, and with here keyboard events. I don't know, let's take something and select key value. Let's hit R. And as you can see, you can also use Alt Control or something to add it to the input. Or like I said, for a menu, you can ignore basically this one here and it will be a button in the menu. But let's just work with that for now. So if we hit the R key, we want something to happen, and if we release it, it will switch back to a different state. But I prefer something more like a light switch. So if you press it once, it will go in one state, and if you press it again, it will go into another state. So for that, we need something called a flip-flop. Rest, extend, draw it with left mouse, and flip-flop. Okay. Now, the first one, execute console command, and let's left click select it like that, and Control D, plugged it into B. Okay. Now we want to change our resolution and the windowed or full screen mode. So for that, R dot set res with the capital S and R, spacebar, and now you have to type in your resolution. In my case, it will be the highest resolution for, you know, a typical retro resolution, 640 x 480, and we have here, yeah, let's go with that, just full screen. Just type in the word full screen. Full screen. So the thing is, full screen, this one here, will always adjust to the max resolution of your screen. So this is adaptive. So if you have a crazy curved 4K, 8K screen, the game will adjust to that. And this will always be the same resolution. So this is very powerful, for example. And if your game is not booting up full screen, if you here started a standalone game, you can just execute console command full screen and it will pop up as full screen. That's, for example, what I did in the level editor here. So you can just, for example, say event begin play, execute console command full screen, and it will always start in the resolution, a full screen resolution based on your screen. So I have a full HD 19 by 20 x 1080 screen, and my brother, for example, he has one of those crazy curved monitors with 8K some bullshit. And so if I send him over a project, it will adjust to his screen because of this little thing here. Okay, so let's go back. And so, okay, we press R, flip, first resolution, press R again, flip, done, the different version. And now we have a very interesting thing left. So at the end here, on this console command, we can type in W for this resolution but windowed, or F for set this resolution but full screen. So it will have the resolution of 6040, but it will stretch out full screen. So this is also very powerful. We can look into that in a moment, but let's just try windowed. So windowed 6040 by 4080 and full screen. Pressing R. And to try this, we have to start a standalone game. So here, standalone game. Okay, we are here inside the game project. And now let's hit R. Nice. We switched into this windowed 60 by 40 480 resolution, windowed. And if I hit again R, it will switch into full screen. Like that. Pretty nice. So now let's try something. Control D, duplicate, and now let's switch between set resolution, set R.set resolution 440 windowed, and here full screen. Now let's take a look at that. So now let's hit R. We have windowed, this screen resolution windowed, and if we hit R again, it will stretch out, but keep the resolution. Very interesting, but I will use full screen. Let's try something else. Let's select everything and duplicate it. And let's change this to something like P for pixelation. In the PS1 style in Unreal Engine tutorial with the retro resolution with the pixelation stuff, I explained how to change the screen percentage of your game project to 1/3. So to 25% of the total screen resolution to boost your performance and stuff. Now it will make a bit more sense. And we can also attack that by pressing P for, I don't know, pixelation or screen percentage. So let's type in R dot screen percentage. And let's say 100% with the space in between, spacebar in between. Copy, screen percentage, spacebar, and 25. So I adjusted by default 25, but now I can switch back to 100%. So now we can toggle the screen percentage and the resolution, and both of them will kick your the performance of your game a bit. So let's try it. Okay, we are here back again, and by hitting R, I change the resolution to a windowed resolution. Hit again full screen, perfect, and now we have P. This will change the screen percentage to 100%. Like that. Pretty nice. If we hit P again, it will switch back to 25%. I hope you get something out of this video, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel for more tutorials. I really try to get to 10,000 subscribers. That's my big goal for this year. So if you want to help me on that one, just press subscribe. And yeah, and just try those settings, try those blueprints and play a bit around with it. And yeah, I hope it could help. So see you in the next one. Bye.